Should you be taking supplements, and if so, which one should you be taking? I cover all of that and more in this video. What's up, guys? My name is Bree Ogletree. I am an online fitness coach for women as well as personal trainer in the Philadelphia area. And today I'm talking all about supplements and whether or not they're necessary, what to look out for, and how to find the best supplements for you. And right behind me is my new plant child, Charlie. So he will be joining us for this video. So let's start with what a supplement actually is. A supplement is a product that usually comes in a pill form, liquid form, or powder form that's supposed to have some type of nutritional benefit or physiological benefit. There's supplements out there for just overall health in general and improving your health. There's supplements for sports performance, so getting some type of performance aspect or benefit. There's also supplements out there for aesthetic goals, or body composition goals, getting leaner, growing muscle, or a whole slew of different things. And the supplement industry in the United States is actually about $122 billion. So it's a huge market. It's a huge industry in the US. This brings me to one of my biggest gripes with the supplement industry. So the supplement industry is not regulated by the FDA or the Food and Drug Administration, which pretty much means that the companies can place whatever they want on the label. The only time that they would be checked for what's on the label is if they received a lawsuit or being sued of some nature for some reason. What this means for you as a consumer is that they could be putting misleading marketing messages on the labels. They can be displaying inadequate amounts of the active ingredients that are supposed to be in the supplements. They can make false claims about results and all that stuff without being checked. I'm not saying that every company is doing this, but they definitely have a lot of leeway, and they have very little regulation to follow, basically, to get their product to market. So for you as a consumer, this can be very confusing. Like I said, it's a $122 billion industry, so there's a lot of products out there. It can be very hard to sift through which ones, are worth the cost, which ones are worth the money, which ones are actually a authentic and a ethical brand. And I hope that I can kind of help you navigate all that with this video, as well as which supplements to maybe avoid, what to look for with supplements, and just not waste your time and money with things that may not be worth it in the end. Here's one thing to keep in mind, that a supplement company, they're a business at the end of the day. Like I said, I'm not saying that all companies just operate just trying to get sales and make money, but they are a business at the end of the day. So they're going to market their message in a way that's going to attract customers. So in some instances, this can be misleading, and in some instances, it can be, a blatant lie. So just be aware that they are going to be using marketing messages that are trying to attract customers and get buyers. But after this video, you are going to be a smart consumer, and you'll definitely know what to look for and how to navigate this whole crazy supplement industry. One thing that I want to put out there about supplements that I think is so important that people often miss is that supplements are exactly that. They are supplements. They are meant to supplement your diet. So that means that they don't come first before food, they come after food. So you should be prioritizing a nutritious diet regardless of what your goal is. If it's fat loss, if it's muscle gain, it doesn't matter. If it's just health in general, it doesn't matter. Food should always come first. So trying to prioritize a nutritious, whole, mostly unprocessed diet filled with fruits, vegetables, lean meats and proteins, quality carbohydrates, quality fats, for most of your meals. Getting a solid grasp on your nutrition first is going to have the biggest impact on your overall health, your body composition, so how much fat mass, how much muscle you have, and your athletic performance. So that should be the top priority over taking supplements any day. And it's a lot of work. It does take a lot of work to get your nutrition in check. So if that's not taken care of, you definitely shouldn't be worried about supplements anytime soon, because like I said, they're meant to give you just a little bit of an edge on your nutrition. Honestly, don't even want you to worry about supplements if you still have a lot of work to do with improving your nutrition habits. Supplements are definitely not something that you should be worried about right now. It should be your nutrition for sure. So I will be making more videos about nutrition. Stick around though if you still want to learn more about supplements. But nutrition is the top priority when it comes to any type of fitness, health related goal. I emphasize this so much because people often worry about what supplements they should be taking before they worry about what their nutrition habits look like, and really examining where they can make changes there before going right to the supplements. And I can understand why people think this way, and I thought this way when I first got started in my fitness journey as well, because it appears, just like in their marketing messages, and like I said, these companies are trying to sell you something. It appears like it's going to solve all your problems quickly, and that most of the time, if not all the time, 99% of the time is not the case. So nutrition is definitely where you want to focus if you are looking to make any type of fitness, nutrition, or performance related change. I can equate this mentality of thinking that supplements are going to solve all the issues with sticking a band-aid on an open wound and thinking it's going to heal. No, you're probably going to need some more care and attention than just a band-aid. So just keep that analogy in mind when it comes to nutrition and supplements. Nutrition is going to pretty much heal your body and get you way further than any supplement alone ever will. So here's actually how to navigate the $122 billion supplement industry without getting taken advantage of or spending any type of money that you might not need to spend. First things first is to always do your research on any supplement company. Find out what they're about, how long they've been in business, what their customers are saying, what the reviews are saying. Check the labels. Usually they'll have, the labels and stuff on the websites. Just do your what's the word? I can't say the word. Do your due diligence and do the research and find out for yourself if this is, an ethical company, a company that stands behind their product, and they're not just out there, pushing a product and just trying to make money. In terms of the products themselves, try to look for supplements that are verified by a third-party company. So what that means is these supplement companies, because it's not regulated by the FDA, they can choose to have a third-party company come in and test the purity and the accuracy of their supplements, just to make sure that what they're putting on the label and what they're putting in their supplements matches up. And like I said, it's done by a third party, so they have to pay a third party company to come in and test their products. So it's completely independent of the company, and this just verifies that what the supplement company is saying in the product is actually in the product. Supplements that are verified by a third party will have some type of seal on the label. One of these, I'll link it right here somewhere, but they will have a seal on the label that says that they've been verified by a third-party company. Another thing you want to look for with supplements is that it doesn't have a huge laundry list of ingredients. Just like with, food and looking for processed food versus unprocessed foods, you just don't want to have a long laundry list of ingredients in a supplement. The last thing I want to touch on is what supplements may actually have some type of benefit, whether that be nutritionally or aesthetically or for sports performance. There's a very short list of supplements that actually have been well researched, which I'm talking like years of research and clinical trials and all that stuff. And it's very short relative to the amount of stuff that's out there today. So I'll just share a few of them with you. The ones that I think that keep showing up in my research as a fitness professional, that may actually be worth trying and be worth using on a regular basis and spending your money on. The first one I'm going to start with is protein supplements. So this can be whey protein, casein protein, plant-based protein, pretty much protein powders. As long as they have a full amino acid profile, meaning they have all 9 essential amino acids. Those are the amino acids that your body cannot make on its own. We get them from food. Those supplements are they've been well researched, and they actually do help with protein intake, with muscle recovery, body composition. They help you recover from sport because you're getting more protein in your diet, so your muscles are able to recover a little bit better. And they do help with if you have a protein deficiency in your diet. It's a little bit easier to get more protein in with protein powders. Now, do proteins work wonders? No, but they do help. So if you are, you do have an aesthetic goal, you need to get a lot of protein in your diet, and you're lacking in that protein, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you get more protein into your diet. Same thing with if you have a deficiency. It's just gonna help supplement what you're missing from your diet. You can still get a good amount of protein you can get a lot of protein from food, but sometimes with some goals, or if you're an athlete, it's a little bit harder to get in the ideal amount of protein that you want for your goal. So using a protein powder is definitely helpful. Since we're talking about protein, I'm just going to mention BCAAs too. There is a lot of research on BCAAs, but it's a little bit mixed in whether or not the supplements themselves are actually, they're helping as much as people think they are, or as the supplement says, like the supplement companies say they're helping. So they are supposed to help aid in recovery and body composition. BCAAs are pretty much branched chain amino acids. So they're the essential amino acids pretty much for muscle growth, stimulating muscle growth and muscle repair. So it's said that getting more of these in your diet is just going to help you recover, and it's going to help you improve your body composition. So building more lean muscle or maintaining muscle, and dropping down body fat. I'm not personally taking a BCAA supplement right now, but I have taken them in the past, especially supplements that also had a little bit of caffeine in them, because I would just use it as a pre-workout. But that's literally all it had in it, was the BCAAs and the caffeine. And that I found with the caffeine, it kind of helped give me a little boost in getting through my workout. And having the BCAAs in your system while you're exercising is supposed to just help you get through the workout and perform a little bit better. But just like with the protein, they're not like the holy grail of performance or body composition. You're not going to get totally jacked or lean just by drinking BCAAs, or your performance is not going to go through the roof just by drinking BCAAs. But they just help give a little boost, just help your body out a little bit. The next supplement is one that when I remember, I do take pretty regularly. It's creatine monohydrate. So creatine monohydrate is a well-researched supplement. that is supposed to help improve performance as well as potentially body composition too. So in terms of training, it's just supposed to help you train a little bit harder and then improve your body composition because you're able to train just a little bit harder. So I'm not going to turn this video into a science class, but your body pretty much already naturally makes creatine, and it's the first energy source that your body goes to in terms of any type of activity. So just boosting your creatine levels a little bit more is just going to help you train a little bit harder and perform a little bit better, and in turn that's just going to help improve your body composition. And I'm going to continue to say it, it is not magic. This is something that happens over time. It's just going to help you train a little bit harder, maybe improve your body composition slightly, but it's not like some magical supplement that you're going to take and then, you know, all of your performance and your aesthetic goals are going to come true. That's not how it works. Next supplement is actually caffeine. So where are all my coffee lovers out there? I love coffee. So I use coffee as a pre-workout a lot in order to get my workout in the gym, get myself a little bit more alert to train. And I do find that it does help give me a little bit of a boost in terms of getting through my workouts. Caffeine helps excite the nervous system and just get you more primed to exercise, whether that's lifting weights or whatever type of workout that you're doing, but it's just going to get you more alert. You might be able to train a little bit harder, but I know for me it just gives me a little pick-me-up before I get into my training session. So I usually do stay away from pre-workouts. Pre-workouts do have caffeine in them, but they also tend to have a whole lot of other crap that I'm just not willing to put into my body. And like I said, a lot of these supplement companies out there are not, you know, they may not be leading with, you know, the best interest in mind, so I really just avoid them altogether. Plus I don't like how they make me feel. They usually have too much caffeine in them or something else in them that makes me feel crazy, and I just find it best for myself to avoid them altogether. And the last supplement I'm going to mention is vitamins or multivitamins. Multivitamins or vitamins can be very helpful in filling nutritional gaps. So if you have a deficiency in something, it can help you boost your levels of whatever vitamin or mineral you're deficient in. Your doctor would be able to let you know from like a blood test what vitamins, what minerals you're deficient in, what to focus on, and they usually prescribe what vitamins to take depending on your deficiencies. I know many people take a multivitamin just to cover their basis and make sure they're getting adequate amount of vitamins, the necessary vitamins and minerals. But just remember that nutrition is always the top priority, and working on improving your nutrition habits and getting whole foods into your diet, fruits, vegetables, healthy fats, quality carbohydrates, and proteins, that's going to have the most impact on your health, on your performance, on your body composition for sure. And guess what? That's the end of the supplement list that I'm gonna go over. Notice how short it is compared to the laundry list. It's not even a laundry list at this point. It's a huge list of supplements that are out there in the supplement industry. So just to recap, just remember supplements are not regulated by the FDA, so it's really important for you as a consumer to do your research on the companies that you're thinking of buying from, as well as just looking into whether or not those companies are certified by a third-party verifier. If they're not, it doesn't mean that they're not ethical or that, you know, they're lying to you as a consumer, but just do your research on the company and how long they've been around and what their reputation is and all of that before considering purchasing their products. Next thing is to remember that nutrition is going to be the top priority in making any type of change when it comes to health, fitness, or performance. So putting that first and worrying about the supplements later once you have, you know, your nutrition habits down packed, that's definitely going to get you a lot more results and get you to where you want to go a lot faster than focusing on the supplements first. Next thing would just be to when looking at supplements, the ingredient list, just make sure it's not a laundry list of ingredients and that there's only a few ingredients in there, just like you would look at food labels and look for a short ingredient list for unprocessed foods that you can pronounce pretty much. Lastly is just after you cover your nutrition bases, is just focusing on the supplements that have been well researched and have years and years of research behind them, and considering those before considering anything else. So that's going to be your protein powders, just making sure that they have all 9 essential amino acids, especially if it's a plant-based protein, because a lot of plants don't have all 9 essential amino acids, so just make sure for that. Your BCAAs, your caffeine, coffee, tea, things with caffeine, drinks with caffeine in them, and then your multivitamins or your vitamins to help cover your nutritional gaps. So if you're unsure about a supplement, you can definitely talk to me about it. I'll do my best to help you decipher whether or not it's worth your time. But there's also an online resource called examine.com, and their whole job is to test the efficacy of different types of supplements out there on the market. And they basically give all different types of supplements a rating on whether or not they actually do what they say they're gonna do, or whether or not they're worth the money. So I would definitely check that out. Again, it's examine.com. It's changed a bit over the years. I know when I first started using that website, most of the content on there was free. I know they have a lot of paid stuff on there right now, but they still have a lot of good articles on there that you can definitely check out and try to see if, if you're looking at a supplement, if it's on there, if they've reviewed it, and if there's anything that they have to say about it to help you kind of make your decision. So me and Charlie are gonna wrap up this video. I hope you found this helpful. If you found this video helpful, definitely give it a like, thumbs up, and share with your friends. And definitely subscribe to my channel or my notifications if you are looking for more information all about nutrition, training, and mindset. I am posting all the time, so you'll be the first to know if you subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.